Skull and Bones was by far one of the biggest surprises for me at Ubisoft's E3 press conference this year. But some have asked why this game is its own IP and not simply an extension of the pirate era of Assassin's Creed titles. Well, the developers have finally come out and given their opinion on the subject. Hey everyone, my name is Sam, also known as Mr. Stainless, and this is the Skull and Bones Report, a series where I bring you all the news and happenings regarding Skull and Bones. Now, there hasn't been a lot of updates regarding Skull and Bones recently, it's completely understandable. The game isn't slated to be released until next year, but recently Ubisoft Singapore, the company behind the title, had their managing director, Olivier de Rotalier, I'm so sorry by the way if I completely butchered your name, and Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot sit down with GameSpot to do a roundtable interview, and this is what they had to say about Skull and Bones being its own entity. They said, after Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we wanted to stay in the pirate fantasy and to make it bigger and stronger. The team at Ubisoft Singapore created a prototype featuring 1v1 naval warfare battles, and it was a lot of fun, though it was also probably quite far from what Assassin's Creed wanted to do at the time. And that's where the quote ends. Now, upon this realization that there could be weight in a title dedicated to pirate naval combat, the team got to work creating and developing the idea into a separate IP. Now, we've got to understand that at this time, the Assassin's Creed team were likely already deeply into development on Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and to have the AC universe head back to the pirate era in that game, or in a standalone title that would have been released alongside Assassin's Creed Syndicate, probably wouldn't have fit the vision that the team had for the franchise. Now, equally, Yves Guillemot said that making Skull and Bones its own IP, rather than tying it to the Assassin's Creed franchise, gives the team more freedom to do what they want, and I would completely agree. I think not having the title be a part of the AC franchise equally takes off some of the pressure. Now, we all know that the Assassin's Creed community is pretty passionate, and while there is of course going to be pressure on the Ubisoft Singapore team to make a good game, they at least won't have a community of passionate, sometimes deadly, let's be honest, Assassin's Creed fans to worry about. Now, one thing I found super interesting was that de Rotalier said that Ubisoft hopes to support the game and brand overall for the next 10 to 15 years, which is a crazy long time. He said this: "We are building a game that we want to support in the long term. That relies on strong mechanics, RPG, online. We want to build a strong service to be able to support a long-term experience. We are convinced that the core gameplay that we are building is big enough to experience on the long term and keep people engaged, and we have a plan to make it last." And that's where the quote ends. So it looks like Ubisoft is shaping up to make Skull and Bones into a franchise of games, and that's really exciting. It's exciting to see Ubisoft move further into the pirate genre, but it's also exciting to see Ubisoft Singapore getting an opportunity to show off the wealth of talent that they have at the studio, and I can't wait to see and hear more about this title. If you're as excited as I am, then feel free to subscribe. I'll be bringing you all more Skull and Bones news as and when it comes out. In the meantime, why not let me know if you're excited for this title down in the comments below, or over on my Discord. There's a link to it in the video description. In the meantime, I hope you're all having a great week, and I'll speak to you soon.